Some NFL news here with the offseason kicking off. Tyrell Williams, he signs a 1-year, $6.2 million deal with the Detroit Lions. So the Lions, they needed some help at the receiving corps, especially with Kenny Golladay out all of last season. But Tyrell Williams, he missed all of last season as well in the 2020 season with the injury. So the last few seasons, he was a deep ball threat between the Los Angeles Chargers in 2018 and the Oakland Raiders at the time in 2019. But last season, he was on injured reserve. In 2018, 16 games he played. He started in 10 of them, 65 targets, 41 receptions for 653 yards, and 5 touchdowns that season. And then went to Oakland in 2019, like I mentioned. 14 games he played, 12 games he started, and pretty much similar numbers. 64 targets, 42 catches for 651 yards, and 6 touchdowns. So Tyrell Williams, he's a deep ball threat. And right now he's going to Detroit, where it's a whole new regime and front office over there. Now you got Jared Goff as your starting quarterback after Matthew Stafford got traded for Goff and some draft picks early on in the offseason. So he still gets a pretty good contract for a guy who sat out all of last season on injured reserve. It's a 1-year prove-it deal. They got Kenny Golladay there, even though I believe he's a restricted free agent as well. We'll see if Marvin Jones returns. And right now, Detroit, they're trying to make some moves and compete for a playoff spot and possibly a Super Bowl in the next few seasons. But I like the landing spot here for Williams. Detroit, it's a fast carpet in the indoors, and I think Williams, he could fit this team pretty well and have similar numbers like he did the last few seasons, 700 to 800 yards with 4 or 5 touchdowns possibly this year. And I don't think that'll be that bad. And as far as fantasy football goes, he's a player that'll probably go undrafted in 10-team leagues or even 12-team leagues, depending what the situation is. And we'll see how it shakes out over there in Detroit. But so far, they're shaking things up, like I mentioned, with a new head coach, a new front office, new quarterback after moving on from Matthew Stafford after 12 seasons. So Tyrell Williams, he signs a good deal, and we'll see what he could do in 2021 with the Detroit Lions, and if he'll have any fantasy football value this upcoming season.